So, because I'm losing my fucking shit with that classic oscillator, I decided to make a high power relay module for my Tesla coil setup, because those cheap Chinese shit keep burning up and I've spent over 20 euros on a relay module. So I'm gonna show you how I'm making a relay module. So this is a 5 volt high power relay module, and I'm using a high power relay module because, well, the circuit draws about 6 amps at 40 volts, so that's about 200 watts, and that's a lot of power. So this is the common, and this is the common as well, and this is the contact that energize the coil, and here is the I don't know if this is the normally open or the normally closed, but one of these is the normally open, this is the common, and this is either the normally open or the normally closed. I'm gonna check it later. So this is where we are so far. I will continue with adding the other components and update you. Here I'm adding a diode called the freewheeling diode, not a freewheeling diode, to stop inductive kickback, meaning when the coil shuts off or swings, like does that thing, the cathode will go to the positive side, and the anode, the cathode is the stripe thing, the anode is the black thing. Focus, the black thing will go over there to the other side, and this will be connected to the MOSFET drain, and this will connect to the MOSFET over there, the cathode. It will connect to the positive side. We want it backwards. We don't want it conducting when the MOSFET is on. We want it conducting when the MOSFET is off, and the relay coil snaps back, and we want that electromagnetic pulse that is created to be stopped by the diode and not fry the MOSFET. For the MOSFET, I will use this, I can't make out exactly, it's the FQP, so it's a 2 amp MOSFET. Now I use the heatsink because I always use heatsinks, because I think it looks more beautiful. You do not have to use a heatsink or a MOSFET like this. Even a tiny MOSFET will do for this build. But I had no other kind of MOSFET. My most low power MOSFET was this, so I will use this. Whatever you're doing, FET gate protection to me is always something I do. I use the Zener and the 10K pull down, you know, just because. And so Drain, of course, goes to the ground of the coil, and positive goes to VCC. And so here is the finished thingy. Of course, ground goes to ground. Drain goes to the negative side. The positive relay contact goes to VCC, and here there's a 210 kilo ohm resistor. I didn't have any smaller ones, so I used the power resistor, but of course that's not needed at all. And that goes to base. And if I take a big piece of scissors and connect the gate pin with the positive, of course you can see the relay clicks. So time to add some LEDs to it, and it's done. So here's the finished relay. Here's the power input, and as you can see in the VCC, here's the high trigger. This wire, the green wire, and the blue wire is the trigger. So say I set the relay over there and I take those two wires and so as you can see, it's fully functional and it's not gonna die like those cheap Chinese city relays. Of course, the LEDs, the first LED is wired from VCC to ground as a power indicator, and the second LED is both have 1 kilo ohm resistance to them, and the second LED is connected to VCC and to drain. So when the MOSFET opens, the LED lights up. So yeah, again, it's satisfying. That's it from me. So I swapped this come on. Fuck it. This power relay that was keeping on dying for this Tesla coil of mine that I have in an enclosure, and it was perfectly. throws a lot of power, around 180 watts of power. So yeah. So yeah, I still didn't build that Class E oscillator. That thing is a nightmare to tune. I've wound so many resonator coils. I've tried so many things. It's so satisfying to see a relay click. Click. Off. Click. Off. Class C oscillator. Fucking bullshit. Back to it. Back to the grind. I hope you enjoyed seeing me making a relay module. It's not like I made anything serious, but I made something, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And yeah, that's it from me. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.